Hello, everyone's. I am here for my review of The Oval, Season 1, Episode 21. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you're returning, you one of my peoples, well, welcome back. Now, y'all, this episode worked my nerves so bad. I was just so frustrated, like, the first 5 minutes of this episode. So let's go ahead and get into it. Now, y'all, I don't know how, but somehow, Kyle has time to pick up New Yuma and put a gun in her hand like she's the one doing the shooting. Now, remember, New Yuma, she done got shot in the leg and she done got punched in the face. So she totally out, but somehow he's picking up all the dead weight of New Yuma. She not dead, but she dead weight at this time. And was able to point it at Max by the time Max was able to doggone stand to his feet. I don't know how, but anyway, next thing you know, Kyle done shot Max a good 5 times and he go flying out the front window. Then he turns his gun on New Yuma and then plants the gun on her. I'm like, really? And he puts the gun on her. Then he goes outside, plants a gun on Max and throws some pictures down there and like, I've been waiting for this, and just walks off into the night. I'm like, what kind of P90X insanity type of workout does this man do? Because he didn't had time to go there, shoot New Yuma, go back to work, come back to the shop to doggone it, wrestle and tackle on Max. He got choked out a little bit by New Yuma, and you mean to tell me he still had enough strength to pick up all this dead weight that is New Yuma and lift her up and then walk out without him breathing heavy? This what you telling me? I was like, child. And then another thing, so there was nobody just happened to be rolling down the street at this time. Now, mind you, this is not like 2, 3 in the morning where people gonna be at home sleeping. No, this was probably about like 7, 8 o'clock at nighttime. So there was nobody on the street. There was no cameras around here that caught any of this. It catch, New Yuma going in by herself and not coming out alive, or Max going in by himself and not coming out alive, but Kyle going in alive and coming out alive. No, but no camera showed that. And another thing, he ain't had no gloves on. So his fingerprints is all over guns and doggone it photos. And when the police get there, they're just not going to look like, okay, she shot over there, he shot over there, they must have shot each other. No, they're going to dust for fingerprints. And then they're going to wonder why. How is it that 2 Secret Service agents are in the shop of Mistress Denise? So I'm pretty sure she had sense. I'm hoping she had enough sense to put the doggone shop in her name and not just, something else. But like, and they go wondering, why are these 2 dead Secret Service people in Mistress Denise's shop? That never crossed Kyle's mind. But anyway, it wasn't just some random person that happened to be walking by and heard this and ducked back that could identify Kyle. I guess not. Can y'all tell me why Richard has a sink in his room, but he does not have a bathroom? The sink, now I've been to the hospital before. Had to stay in the hospital. And there has never been a sink by my bed. It may be on the other side of the room, or it may be inside the bathroom, but this sink looked all random, like we trying to make it seem like this is a hospital room. But anyway, Barry gets there. Now, last episode, Richard was up walking around by himself. This episode, he's all, oh, son, is that you? I'm so happy that you out. It's so good to see you. Now he all frail, like maybe like I don't know, but he all frail like now. He ain't up talking and sitting up and talking about getting out or none of that. He Barry talking about, I'm sorry that I didn't know that was gonna happen. I know. It's okay. You're better than this. It's killing me. I can't find I don't know where my daughter is. I love you. I love you too, son. All that good stuff. Barry and his acting was Barry and his acting, if y'all know what I mean. If y'all been watching the show, y'all know how Barry acts, and that's how he was acting in this scene. So Kyle takes, I'm assuming, New Yuma's. He took some truck, I guess a Secret Service truck, out in the middle of the field and blew it up. But I guess he's too cool to like jump at the explosion. Like, I know you know that it's going to explode, but if you have your back to it, you don't know when this explosion is going to go off. But he's just walking and boom in the background, explosion of the car, and he don't like skip a beat. He don't jump a little bit or nothing. Like, woo, he don't do none of that. Because he too cool and he too tough like that. But he tells Hunter that he didn't took care of everything. Now, Hunter tries to ask, do a little joke. He's like, something about pull your pants down. And he was like, okay. He's like, what? It's like, man, you messed up a joke. The joke was supposed to be that I asked you to pull your pants down, and you were supposed to say why, and I was going to say, I want to see how much behind you got left after Victoria done chewed it off, but you done messed up the joke. I'm like, if you have to tell the joke is no longer funny. But anyways, this fool, then doggone thinking he done hung up the phone and calling Kyle a weirdo. He's like, sir, you have to push the white button to disconnect the call. He's like, oh. Then Cal calls him an idiot and actually hangs up after he called him an idiot. Because the president is an idiot. He is an idiot. So, the plan is for Raggedy Gale to have the lawyer on like a Skype, Zoom type situation so he can hear and see how Victoria acts towards Raggedy Gale. And he's going to record these things. That is the plan, but we're going to get to that in a minute. Now, Picky's mama is a crackhead. She don't care. She's more concerned about getting money from Nancy than she is the fact that Pinky is dead. That he is no longer in this world. She's basically like, Nancy, you knew the life that this boy was living, so why are you surprised? I need some money. So you better give me some money or else. He was more of your what'd she say? He was more of your responsibility than mine. And this I was like, oh, Nancy gonna be that boy's mama. And she ain't told nobody. I already knew it right then and there. Pinky mama didn't care. She was gonna spill all of the beans. She sure was. And give me some money or you know what I'm gonna do. And Nancy's like, go ahead, tell. I don't care. Lily then went over to Bobby in his beard's room because she can't take this no more. I'm like, I need mad Lily to come back. Not frightened for my life, Lily. I want mean Lily back. And she's like, can I trust you? He's like, yes, baby, I can trust you. Like, we babies now? Okay. He talking about he has a safe house that she can go to. So I'm like, you living in this what looks like a rent by the hour hotel. Well, the first one did. This one looks somewhat better. And you got like a secret cabin somewhere that don't nobody know about? Okay. He said he not going to betray her. I was like, I would not trust anybody. The fact that your husband himself is in some conspiracy so he can get married, so he can become a president, he didn't tell you, I wouldn't trust anybody. Like, you ain't got, I guess you can't go to your family because that would be the first place that they will be looking for you at. But I know she all upset and she all scared and she don't know what to do. She's scared for her life. But, like, running don't seem like this the best thing to do. Like, act like you in all, like, okay, I'm a participator in what's going on. But in the back of my head, I'm planning my escape route. That's what I would have been doing. But anyways, back to Victoria and Raggedy Gale. Victoria, she done got this sledgehammer because she is about to break this door down. Raggedy Gale's door down. And Donald, he's more concerned about her, like, messing up the floors of the White House because she is just a dragging of this sledgehammer. And Donald has to grab and tell her to go ahead and do it. And everybody in the world will see how evil she is because Raggedy Gale is on the Skype, Zoom type of situation with her lawyer as we speak. Okay? She's about some Hunter fire him. He's like, no. So they was like, okay, y'all go in there and act like y'all are on a united front and act all nice. You know, act opposite what y'all are. And like, how did she get it anyway? She got it because of Hunter's secure passcode. That's how she got it. And then she's like, I'll thank Donald and Kyle. And she said it like, I'm going to get them type of situation. They better sleep with one eye open. I'm going to like really, really hurt them. That's how she sounded. Now, Hunter and Victoria, they get into Gale's room and they are extra nice to where it seems suspicious to me. If I didn't know them and I seen them coming in and just acting like the nicest people in the world, I'm gonna be suspicious of them because, like, I know there's nice people. Like, nice people, you sometimes you have your days. Like, I am a nice person, but sometimes I have my days where I just don't want to be messed with. Just don't talk to me right now. But they come in. What is wrong, darling? We heard that you had contacted a lawyer. Why would you do that? We would never hurt you. Yes, darling, we would never hurt you, would we? That's Hunter. That's my Hunter voice. I know it sounds nothing like him, but I want you to differentiate between the two of them. Yes, darling, we would never hurt her, would we? No, honey, we would never. I know you're upset about your boyfriend. What is his name, Pinky? Yes, darling, his name is Pinky. I know you're upset about this. And she looking like, hold up, what was going on here? This ain't y'all. And the lawyer believes this. Now, if you ask me, this is the lawyer's fault because it's all about the element of surprise. Why are you telling them people that she did this? Because now they really gonna be on her tail. You should have kept this information to yourself. But I guess he had to make sure this is true. But keep this information to yourself until the time is right. And then they get, you need all the paperwork sent to the judge and all this stuff. So now, the lawyer believe in Victoria and Hunter. This little situation they got going on. And then they going to keep the, make sure she can use the internet for the next 2 days just in case the lawyer don't believe them. Now, y'all, we moving over to press secretary and press secretary's assistant. Now, y'all, I don't know what's worse. The press secretary asking for the assistant's panties or the assistant's wig. Now, y'all know Tyler Perry, he loves to throw these disheveled looking, this look too grown for you, this look like it could have been back in the 80s type wigs on people. This girl, she too young to have this type of wig on. Yet, here we are seeing her with this wig on. And I'm with her. Like, you over trying to ask for my panties, that's a type of sexual harassment. You can go to jail for that. You wanting to see my panties? No, ma'am. But I am suspicious of, the assistant because her boyfriend, fiance, husband, whoever he is, somebody she's sleeping with, somebody she kicking with, somebody she hang out with, he works there too. They about to leave for the day, and she get a text message from the president talking about somebody needs to get some more information because she didn't went and ran tell dad and like, yeah, now going to the press secretary was asking to see my panties and asking all these informations and denying if I did this, that, and the third. So now he getting information, but he's stupid at the same time. So I don't know if all the pieces was connecting. But she gonna tell her boyfriend it was the press secretary wanting her and not the president of the United States, which is Hunter. I'm like, why you had to lie about that, child? Now, lastly, Nancy, she come in because she is so disheveled. She don't know what to do with herself because she didn't went and just identified Pinky's body at the morgue because his mama wasn't gonna do it. And like Richard was like, she's like, we gotta do something because his mama my sister wasn't gonna do nothing. She was gonna let him get buried where such and such. I guess where if you don't claim the body, they just bury you like in a mass grave or something. I don't know. But Richard's like, funerals are expensive. And she's like, how dare you? He's like, okay, I'll dip into my retirement. She's like, we let that boy go. She's like, and Richard was like, yes, because we see Barry was going down the same path. I ain't want that for my son. But you can throw my son out. Barry's like, I'm right here, mama. Dun, dun, dun. Pinky was Nancy's child. Now, I don't know if this was a situation before she got with Richard or she cheated on Richard and just gave her sister the baby. Because if she had this baby before she married Richard and just threw the baby off on her sister like, yeah, I got this man and he don't know I got kids, so you take care of the baby or what? Because if that is the case, you are raggedy. You raggedy both ways, but you even more raggedy if you did that. Yeah. Like I said, I was so angry at this because it was like, really? Kyle was able to do all these things. He up walking around all this stuff. I'm like, really? New Yuma and Max, they couldn't got over gotten one over on Kyle, like shot him, stabbed him, done something where he was down and out. I'm just, this ain't my show, this ain't my writing. That's what I gotta tell myself. But I was just so annoyed. Hopefully, since Max did not trust Kyle, he left a message somewhere. If something happened to me, look here, Kyle did it. Kyle been after me since the longest time. Something like that, y'all. If I left anything out, by all means, leave a comment below. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Feel free to subscribe. It's free all day, every day, free 99. Make sure your notifications are on so when my beautiful face puts up a video, you can click on it, you can like it, you can share it with your people, and you can come over and be one of my peoples. If you're already one of my peoples, welcome back. Y'all know what to do. Tell your people to tell their people to come over and be one of my peoples by clicking that icon above. This is Lady T signing off. Have a good one.